Hello, hello, hello. Hello and welcome back to Rogue Legacy. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. I'm thinking. I see. What do I think? So right now I am Sir Hornsby, a shinobi. I've got haste. How did I get haste? Oh yeah, I almost forgot. I've got CIP, which means it's going to be kind of difficult to figure this out. But I'm also a shinobi, so I can basically one-hit most things early game. It's only late game that I'm gonna have to start worrying a lot about. Ow. Huh, huh. Okay. Oh, whatever. I was trying to get rid of Sir Hornsby, but, nice. See, a barbarian queen with CIP. Okay, no. But it's also got dwarfism again. Endomorph of a spelunker and assassin. Guess an endomorph spelunker. Not ideal, but hey, what you gonna do? At least I have daggers, which is great. Do, 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 do. Oh yeah, and I've already got 15 base gold, so that means I've got 17 as a spelunker. Wow, 13 health is all I have. You know, I thought he would have attacked, but no. Oh gosh. What? What? I thought for sure it wouldn't. A bold OCD mage. Let's try out this one. Man, I've got so low health. Vampirism. I'm definitely maybe thinking I may need to readjust how I'm playing it. Okay. What? Wow. Yeah, I really want vampirism mostly. Okay, I'm the fan of the man. Let's go. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. There we go. Barbarian has a much more reasonable amount of health. Okay. Ow. I just quickly do a bop bop. You know, boppity boopity. It's a bippity boppity. Yo, house is not my property. A bippity boppity. Yo, land is now my property. that is sadly a worthless room. I think it's probably the Maya, yes. Wow, the Maya is... You know... And there's nothing wrong with trying to take on... What? That was weird. I couldn't move. Like, even though I was legit trying to walk, it just wasn't letting me. I'm sure I'm not going to take on the whole Maya, but just one room. Okay, 2 rooms. That's not crazy. I think how I'm going to do it is every time I run across a new room, like, in a different area, I'll take it on just to give myself a little bit of a edge. I wish I could not realize, but figure out why sometimes those... I feel like if the shinobi might be really good if I could just get a hang of... Yeah, this is gonna be a pain in the butt, and I can already tell. And I'll just wait for him. $14 gold a stud, which isn't bad. Ow. That was legit just me being dumb. Luckily there was some easy enemies nearby. So I can restore at least a little bit. Okay, I'm taking out that shot first thing. Ooh. Magic damage up. Oh, come on. Oh, crap. I was supposed to have been able to jump there, but for some reason my input was eaten. While it's not my ideal boss fighting setup, this is certainly a good way to explore the castle a bit. It's like, as long as I don't go after any bosses like this, this isn't too hard. It's just when you decide that a boss is what your heart desires, is just not... This is a special suit for sure. Hopefully this isn't a huge room in the darkness. Okay then. Health is a very important stat to raise, I agree now. A spelunker, an assassin, or a shinobi. I'm gonna go with a colorblind shinobi just because I'd like... I'm gonna see something. Do I have anything worth investing in? Oh, of course, that's what I was gonna do. One of those, of course. Switch on over to Silver Helm. So is that a... Yes, I never bought the Squat Cape for some reason. Of course, that's gonna be too much, I'm quite certain. Yeah, that's a lot for those. Dun 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 dun. That's just health up. greatest, but also not terrible. So for some reason, I've got great block right now. I do love the one-hit Willy. Ow. Eventually, I should, in theory, have enough upgrade points to just be able to do that naturally without having to rely on him. I could probably do it as a Spelunker late game. Wow, those Visionaries are so much weaker like that. That's great. I hope they're not gonna get pissy about me using actual in-game music. I know that YouTube does love to mess with content creators about that kind of stuff. Oh hey, you used the music this game actually came with? How dare you vile cretin, you. Like, for instance, I almost think you should be allowed to use the Sabaton music pack in Hoi 4, or like any kind of like licensed music in a game. Like, let's say Lego Star Wars. I feel like it's not unreasonable to assume that maybe the people who bought the game would like to listen to the music it shipped with. But apparently, I'm just crazy or something, because YouTube is quite certain that... Or not YouTube. Twitch is quite certain that... You know what? Nobody wants to hear that iconic soundtrack that people watch the movies for. And like, every marching band out there has probably played at least once. Nah, we should punish people for playing it. So there's the boss. I'm definitely gonna choose either a shinobi or a... what do you call those? Either a shinobi or a barbarian when I finally take him on proper. No offense, even though the mage is pretty crazy good, he's just not made for this kind of... However, mages are really good against some of the bosses. Especially if you have either Conflux or the chakras. Hello.
What are we doing?
It's Rouge Legacy. Because that's one of this shinobi's problems, is that he has... Yep. Actually, I think it's called that. Let me check. Yeah, colorblind. There's another one that's called Nostalgia, and it just makes everything in sepia tone. Didn't place? Yeah, you can sleep tonight. Oh yeah, to drop off the car. I'm gonna remember about that. Okay. Ow. Really nerve with that guy attacking me like that. Shinobi strong. Usually, Grey Knights are kind of a tough, like, by tough I mean like sturdy enemy this early on. And just seeing the Shinobi cut right through them like butter is nice. I don't know why, but I like to play it like almost where you pick the abilities based off of what you're not good at. Like, because I'm so like yeah, charge at, I'm aggressive. Ow. Get out of there quickly. Shit. Yeah, I guess here for now. Let's go heal on up on that healing thing I found earlier. That's why I saved it for now. Okay. Only 15 health. Not great, but also not going to end me right away. That's the problem with the Maya. It is a considerable jump up from what I'm used to dealing with in Castle Hampson. Of course, eventually, like once I kill off the boss for this area, I'm probably going to just head straight back to Forest Abkhazia. Since you do get a lot more from Forest Abkhazia, if you can actually kill the enemies here. Lady Winry was slain by a headless horse. Okay. A bald dwarfic paladin with blade wall. Not exactly what I would have chosen, but hey. Haggling. And haggling again. Ooh, the upgrade Shinobi. I forget, what's that other one? Ooh, the Lich. If I remember right, he's pretty cool too. I love my little dwarfic guy. Just like, eh. Look at me, I'm a tiny dwarf. Yeah, see how much you can save from him? Well, it doesn't seem like a ton. It's a sizable enough amount that it just adds up. You notice it as you play more and more, though, too. Oh. Ugh. I don't like this zombie Nushu. Yeah. That's the problem with Blade Wall. It's so situational. The Blade Wall is definitely speaking, I'm not going to say the worst, but it certainly is not the best attack. Actually, I'm going to say it's the worst of the type attacks. However, it is really good for dealing with certain bosses. So there is that. You know, I might go ahead and try out this boss, even though I doubt I'll make it. Here's the deal. If I find the boss and I engage it, I'll deal with it like that. Ah, pistol shrimps. I have no idea why they chose to make all of the names for the songs in this game just so cheesy. I mean, I approve of it, and I applaud them for doing it, but, like, there's no real need to do it, if that makes any sense. It's not like if anybody would have complained if they were just like, Dungeon 2. Super dungeon. Yeah, Vault Dwarf. Okay, let me see. This is a time that Quick Drop is going to be, like, not necessary per se, but super helpful. And for some reason, I just never used Quick Drop. And then I will switch back over from Quick Drop. So Taco could not get it. And again, he also had a silly name, so very few people actually respect Sir Taco. Instead, oftentimes, even his own mother would make fun of him. Because he was all a loser. He didn't have anything. So there's the boss. I'll come back here when I've got full health. Oh, it's one of these puzzles again. Oop. I remember the first time I figured out that if you pressed down at those blackened areas, you actually could walk right through it. I felt so proud of myself back then. I was like, yeah! I figured it out. A secret. Not quite realizing that the game basically advertises it like all over. Okay, that is a problem. Yeah. Probably in quite a while. Like, sadly, the Land of Darkness is just not a place that you can go to for a long time if you don't want to die. It's just a really difficult section of the game. It's not like I don't understand why they had to make it tough, but like, oh my gosh, I wish they could have made it easier. Okay, so this is one of these areas, which is good for my gold. I love these double chest areas. It just means you get a ton of gold. And usually these double chest areas aren't too tough. Now there are certainly some double chest areas in the game that are a little more challenging, but luckily those ones in specific aren't not challenging. Not really at all. Woo. Let me just bop ya. For good effect. So there is that. I guess the next teleporter I see if I've got full health, but I'll go ahead and go to the boss. Dang it. I'm surprised. I haven't seen two teleporters, which is almost making me think they might be clustered together up here somewhere. Which, I mean, I'm not against the idea of them being clustered. It's just a quick way to get a ton of free health, but it would be kind of disappointing to have it that way. Yeah, I almost forgot I'm a dwarf. I've noticed whenever you're a dwarf, you tend to see less of the dwarf-only pathways. I don't know if it's hard-coded or if it's just Quinky Dink, but... Tis an annoying observation. Also, I'll pray for assist. Yay, Hermes Boots. I have no idea what they do. I think it's a speed boost or something like that. Now this should be the forest, Abkhazia. And then down here is also forest, Abkhazia. I think I'm saying it right. However, I mean, I could be totally wrong in terms of its name. It could be like Absakat. Could be something crazy, like... I am not going to claim to be an expert in ancient forest names local to the Castle Hamson region. But you do see a lot of you do see a lot of those. Actually, I'm gonna take the dwarf path just because I think it's fun. Dwarf only, robots in disguise. Ooh, another journal entry. 9. The door to the throne room is driving me mad. Beyond it lies the king's salvation and my reward. But it stands silent in the middle of the castle foyer, taunting me. I tried pushing it, kicking it, yelling open sesame, but nothing works. These icons are emblazoned on the door, and one of them looks like a beast I avoid deeper in the dungeon. Maybe there's a correlation. Also, is that what I think it is? I want to see something really quick. 30 views, eh? The channel's actually starting to, I don't want to say grow, but impressively be bigger than I would have expected, actually. How? Yeah, I'm kind of surprised. I was not expecting it to be 30. Okay, I need to go into Forest Abkhazia for just a little bit. Next, I think I can take on the plant type, or whatever it is. Quickly? That was intense. Yeah, this is the first boss. Here. AKA the guy whom... I mean, isn't too bad, but... mostly because of the fact that he's kind of easy to figure out what his patterns are. Of course. Yeah, next time I get another blade wall, I'm gonna go in. Dagger Archmage, Dwarf, Gonadism, Conflux, and it's an assassin? That is a really powerful assassin. I approve of this. Also, I'll keep more of my gold every time I use the cast. Conflux might be even better for this. But I am starting to get... I'm getting it down to 70%, so soon I'll be able to keep 50% of my gold. That's kinda crazy. Now, if I can get this assassin all the way through, I mean, the crits would be insane. Of course. I really hate these kind of things. They're just trolls. Ooh, dagger is gonna be kind of nice, though. The nice thing about dagger is it uses very little, and also you can chain together it with, like, it actually uses your crit counter. So it can crit, unlike a few of them. What? That was that? That was past me. That's just... Spelunkers or Shinobi with tunnel vision. I might do this one and actually be able to make something out of it. Shinobi doesn't have much health, but what it does have is impressive amounts of just damage. And that could be all it takes, with an axe not being the worst option to get after that boss either. Okay, I swung. Like, I mean, sure, the animation didn't play off, but I clicked the button one time. I really need to find a copy of... Sure, I'll take your thing. Ooh, Helios' Blessing. I believe it's... I really can't remember what Helios' Blessing is. I think maybe it's one... I know there's one that if you get in the main castle and then you go out to the forest and you have it, you can trade it in and you actually get, like, something from it, like... But again, both of those rooms have to spawn in. And you have to... I'm gonna save this room. But that is good to know that the game is like giving all sorts of rooms, man. This is going to be a weird run, man. Okay, doing this. Yeah, the game is like giving me so many weird rooms. You usually don't see this many specials like next to each other. Actually, no, I don't see any specials together. That's why they're called special. But for some reason, this time around, you could... Oh, Helios' Blessing gives you more enemy drops. That kind of makes sense now. Which I guess is actually really ideal when fighting against the boss, since he also drops quite a lot, if I remember. I also like how Corrupt Knights bend down, like, you gotta show off that booty first. Sure, I'll take a teleporter to here. Since I know where the last... Wow, that is a ton of gold. Take no damage challenge. Of course. Take damage from like the second enemy. Problems with dealing with this area just because of all the gold I'll get. Thank you. If only I had more health, like... No offense, but... This just is not much health. Or MP, but MP is gonna come fast. get back to the room I prayed in. OCD makes MP pretty much just trivial. And there's electrophobia, which is good if you're vampiric, but otherwise is kind of useless. Uh-huh. Yeah, I don't know why. It just feels wrong to leave a ring with enemies alive in it. Always has. Oh, of course, I just thought of something else that I can do later. Later on when I unlock it, I'll start upgrading my chickens. Okay, so there's still more coming up. Ooh, I see that chest. And it's a bracer too. That's not a terrible perk to get here. I'll just do this. Cut through this room like butter. Make exotic butters. So is that meme from Five Nights at Freddy's? But if Five Nights at Freddy's used the meme from something else. I'm honestly not sure, hence the question. If any of you guys are exotic butter fans and would like to help out, triple what I pay. Screw it, I like giving it a life chance. Nothing. Yeah, as I said, I like just dealing with crazy chances. I mean, it's not like if it's too terrible if I don't. I'm still gonna walk out of here a much richer man. But even if I end up losing my money, it's no big. Oh, it's no big cheese. That I assumed this, I called it, but I just wasn't fast enough on the reflexes. And there is the entrance into Maya. Okay. Back to the forest, I guess. Get some heals in the forest and the means of killing a few more baddies. Ooh, there's a branch there. Ow. Hi. Oh, Mr. Eyeball. Chicken. yeah, that's a bit of a scary room. That is definitely not an easy room, but also from here and the forest, so I get more logs. The emblems on the castle's door are a clue. I slew the giant beast that matched one of the icons, and I sensed something shift behind the throne room door. Just in a dream, I could see an emblem glowing the door in my mind's eye. Truly out-of-body experience. At least I know I'm on the right track. But I must hasten my pace, for the king could succumb to his injuries at any moment. But first I must rest. Tomorrow I enter the forest. Okay, here's another thing, which is kind of weird. The forest is unlike anything I've ever seen. It's both serene and terrifying. Stand on lush grass, but beside me yawns an open a wide chasm so deep it threatens a swallowing hole. Still have not heard a response from the rock I tossed aside earlier. A single misstep and my descent would be eternal. Truly horrifying thought. Turn these darkness to more frightening than any beast I've fought thus far. If I fell, what would kill me first? The hunger? Or myself? On a side note, I'm using the forest fissure as my own personal lavatory. I wonder if I'm pooping into another dimension. You know, I haven't found this forest fissure he's referencing. Like, I don't even remember if that's an actual thing in the game, or if that's just, like, a bit of flavor for it, you know? Because I know there are some of those that don't actually correspond with anything, like the fact that you don't actually encounter corpses, but he does specifically point out how many of the corpses of his, like, upon his ways, are bare. AKA, he's been kind of, I don't want to say playing with dead people, but in a way he's been playing with dead people. Ooh, Ranger's Cap. I don't remember which one is better, the Silver or the Rangers. I guess it all depends on your play style in the end, but for what I'm doing, I can't remember. Of course, I still haven't found the next empiric stuff yet, so to me it's a little bit this. So much gold. So much. Again, I don't want to go and fight any bosses just because I love the gold. So down here. And forward is the only option, it looks like. Of course, I've got to kill off all of the enemies, which I can actually do this time around. Yes, I can. Siphon Rune chest plate. Oof. And then, of course, it tries to fire at me, but just is unable to. Let's say that is one of the weakest parts of any of these wizard types, is they can't seem to follow up with their attacks. And by that I mean if you actually manage to cut off their attack midway. They're just totally defenseless. It's nothing you won't hear me complaining about, it's just definitely that class's weak suit. Okay, I guess forward it is. Guess you could almost describe as being marching ever onwards. Wow, I got a lot of people at life. Barbarian Queen, Paladin, or Barbarian Queen. I'm gonna pick a ADHD Barbarian Queen. What? I'm so close. Guess pick Sharon for now, and then I see. Yeah, I'm gonna go check out my new stuff. Ooh, a siphon rune, which is kind of nice, I guess. Oh yeah, I almost forgot bounty runes if I can find them right fast. Ranger's Cape does crit damage. Okay. I see. Guess I'll go for a Spell Thief. Because I like just opening up all the new areas. Spell Thief. So that's kind of cool. Invulnerability time up. Mana cost down. I see. Crit percent up. And crit damage up too is another thing I could do. I'm just gonna go ahead and give him 60% of my gold. Dude, that's great. I love gold. I literally only gave him a single golden coin this time around. I've heard of people who intentionally let him take the 50% just to, well, try again on the next life to get some more stuff. I want to see what the Lich is like. If Spell Thief is kind of a thief, let's see what a Lich is. God, the Lich must be pretty strong. The major downside to unlocking all the classes is that, well, if you unlock all the classes, you're more likely to get a class you don't like. Or at least you don't want. Like, say you're trying for one class the most, and you just can't seem to get it. I was really hoping there was an enemy in here so I could feel one that hit. I saw both sides of it were like one-off rooms that give you coins. As if the game was trying to tell me something. That's what that is, I don't have any clue. Of course, you can just eat your jump sometimes. I just love it whenever the video game that you're playing decides, you know, you don't deserve to jump. So it gives you what fans like to call a yump. But it's kind of crappy jump. Term. I think originating in Mario games because of a semi-common occurrence in those where your jump input is eaten, but intentionally, like, so you get like a really tiny jump that doesn't really do much as far as distance is concerned. A lot of like speedrunners will use it to kill off their momentum or something like that. I think it's something like that. It could be wrong though. I'd love for a or for like a paladin to get like 100% crit. I don't know why, but I just have this feeling that crit rate spam is probably a tactic that's used in the speedrun, where they rely on your crits just being absolutely insane. Because if you can manage to crit every single hit, individual attacks don't really do much. But individual attack stat isn't important if you can do a crit every single shot. And then you can also crit up, which is like crit damage up, which is probably a really nice thing for a speedrun. Imagine there's no real point to go down the magic side of the speedrun, because magic is a lot more limited. Can't go that way. I'd love to get that fairy chest. Short enough. Yeah, I almost forgot I have Rhoda! Or as the game calls it, Fudo Roos. Can't remember just how much it does. Okay. Fudo Roos. Blade wall with a barbarian means I'll have a decent amount of health. It's the primary appeal to the barbarian class in the first place. Might not be physically the strongest class, but it is certainly, assuming you can do it right, the beefiest class. I can probably kill him off in another round or two. Very nice. Oh, avoid that shit. Crap. Lady Doobie. Barbarian Queen, let's see. Bold Spelunker or Ice. Hit enemies to restore. Oh yeah, I almost forgot about this. I want to see what this class is like, because it just sounds insane. Like, it does legit just sound absolutely crazy. Ooh, compared to a 43, so 86, so a slight boost in terms of that for more, plus, okay, that's interesting, I kind of like it. I fully support it. It's definitely a class that I would say is more of a specialist class. Also, he's got 7 magical, like, restorations per hit. That's a lot, even for. Like, his standard. Wow, that is surprisingly good one. I approve him. Also, with EDM, it means that I don't have to... Okay, what is going on? There appears to be some kind of, like, an earthquake or something. Not much gold, but... still a little bit is better than nothing. Of course, those pad sensors are definitely kind of annoying. But seriously, what is going on? It's like... my controller's going. Damn. I feel like if the screen is going ham too, but I honestly can't tell if that's the screen or if that's just my head. Yeah, this is definitely the mage class for... it's definitely like a good, I would almost say replacement mage class. Yeah, that's definitely going on. Like, something that is going down somewhere. If you can get OCD with this guy, oh man. You would be set for life, dude. You'd never have to worry about magic points, that's for sure. And with his abilities, you can hit the boss quite a while with his sword. Ooh, yay! You get 5 axes to destroy as much as possible, sure. That's more than 10. Oh well. That was a surprisingly decent amount. As I said, I'm not great with that. But I do think those carnivals are potentially good. Dang, are they kind of like tough? I don't want to say that they're like hard because I mean they're really not like that hard per se, but so much as they're just gonna, you know. Also, later on, once you've beaten this boss, you can come back if you're the one and fight against a Neo-inspired one. Ooh. Also, I like how they didn't bother changing the sound effect. I am streaming. Yeah, I am streaming this. Just nobody's interested. Assassin with mist form. Come. Archmage with. Okay. Time stop gay one. I'm up to bet. What? Oof. That's gonna be nice when I eventually get that. Crit up. Okay, so chakra, chakra. And even this would be terrible to fight against the boss with if you can guarantee that you can just run around him in circles. Chakra is not bad for those who are confident in their abilities. mean, for those who aren't confident, though, Chakra is not for you. And of course, I'm just no good. You know, I think I might stop this and go try something else out in a bit. I'll see y'all next time.